Hello everyone, Jeremy here, and this is my locker of wonders, my trunk of wonders. Now, what the heck is this thing, and what have I got myself into this time? Well, basically, this trunk is something that I've always thrown my little odds and ends in. I used to throw my games in here, and little things that if I really didn't know where I was going to put them, if they had no spot on my shelf or something like that, this was just basically used as storage. And I haven't really looked in here too much to see exactly what's inside. So I thought it's about time to look inside this thing, perhaps clean it out, and just to get a better idea of what have I thrown in here over the years. So it's going to be mostly games, that much I am sure of, but I thought it would be fun to just take a look at it with you and see if we can both be surprised together. So we're going to do that, and just before I do that, just off to the side, if you're wondering what this was, it is a copy of Spyro, Year of the Dragon, Greatest Hits for the PlayStation 1. Don't know why or even how I still have that after all these years, but anyway, let's open up the trunk. What do we have here? Let's go through this. Okay, looks like we've got some comics, and okay, the first thing that's kind of taking up most of the space. Oh wow, check that out. This box is heavy. DJ Hero. Do you remember DJ Hero? It was really, during that whole fad of Guitar Hero and Rock Band and plastic instruments, DJ Hero was very, very unique. It came with its own little turntable, and you had these buttons on the side, and this is pretty darn good. I don't remember when I got this, but I'm pretty sure it was discounted when I did. It was for the PlayStation 3. Everything is still in here too, I imagine. The box is pretty heavy. Let's see. Let's open this up. Slide it open. Okay. Alright, where's the top? Here we go. So, oh yeah. There's that turntable. See that? It's got dust on it. But yep, that's DJ Hero. Made in China. Of course it is. Alright, so that's cool. Let's just sort of throw this back in the box. Oh, we got a lot of different comic books here. Ooh, and a toiletry bag. You see, that's why I said I throw a lot of stuff in here. So this comic book here, The Amazing Spider-Man, The Punisher. This is the first appearance of the Punisher. Now this is not one of those original prints. I think I got this when I either went to go see the Punisher in theaters or a Spider-Man movie in theaters, and they were just kind of giving this away as a promotional thing. But it's pretty much exactly, kind of how it was back in the day. The pages are glossy. I don't think they had glossy pages back then, but yep, Thomas Jane and John Travolta in The Punisher. So what year was this? I don't know. But anyway, there's that. Wow, a lot of comics in here that are just kind of pretty much destroyed. Detective Comics Batman, I can't say this word. Prodigal 11, like the prodigal son. I can't talk. But yeah, looks like the cover's falling off. Ooh, what's this? On the back, Rise of the Robots from Acclaim for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Wow, so this is pretty old. This looks like a Warframe. It's not a Warframe, but it kind of looks like, like a old prototype of Excalibur. And so do all these guys in a way. Let's go through here. Wow, look at those pages. They're all kind of faded, and Batman and Robin. Okay. Alright, that's pretty cool. A lot of comics in here. Okay, so this one is in better shape. Actually, much better shape. Unlimited Spider-Man Unmasked. Spider-Man Unlimited plus Mysterio Triumphant. Bloodshed Unleashed. Rhino on a Rampage. And would you believe the Spider-Van? So, yeah. This is the direct edition. $3.95 in the United States is how much this thing cost. And inside of here, It's an ad for some 1994 Fleer Ultra X-Men trading cards, Premier trading cards. This is pretty thick, you know. Got quite a few pages in here. Quite a few pages. Oh, check this out. Win the lunch of a lifetime with you and two friends can win lunch and your own roundtable discussion with X-Men creators Stan Lee, Bob Harris, Fabian Nicieza, and Scott Lobdell. Ooh, and you get a free poster. So congratulations to whoever won that back in the day. Yeah, this comic is still in pretty good shape. I really like seeing these old advertisements, especially these, where you would order what you wanted. Very Publishers Clearinghouse type thing. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, another video game ad, again from Acclaim. They were pretty big back in the day. Players are armed in wireless. Approach with extreme caution. 2 wireless controllers and an infrared receiver. The dual turbo wireless controllers for the Super Nintendo. I was going to say the PlayStation. For the Super Nintendo. Excellent stuff. Yep, more X-Men comics. What else do we got? Another Spider-Man one. This one is The Amazing Spider-Man. This was $1.25 in the United States. And this was The Amazing Spider-Man Life Theft Part 2. Inside, the most shocking turning point in the saga of Peter's parents. So, well, this was 95p in the UK. So we got another ad for those X-Men trading cards in Acclaim with Alien vs. Predator. This ad in the back. I wonder what year this was, because I really don't know. I'm looking for something that might say what this year was when this was made, but I'm not too sure. But Captain Crunch, we got that in there. Still kicking around, still pretty awesome. Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo. Wow. Great game from Capcom. Copyright 1993, so that'll give you an idea of when this comic book was printed. And here's another Spider-Man, the Sensational Spider-Man, February of 1997. He is in Savage Land, Stampede in the Savage Land. What in the world? So Spider-Man was just kind of taking on dinosaurs, and there were cave people, I guess. That's how it works. Ooh, look at this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is just weird. This is very weird. And then this really big ad for these remote control cars. And they got all these dinosaurs in here. What? There's Wolverine. Save Castle Infinity. Cool. The internet's ultimate multiplayer adventure game. Eat your heart out, Warcraft. World of Warcraft. You were probably not conceived at that time. Now we're moving away from Spider-Man with Captain America. Captain America Combat Over the Capitol. So this was celebrating 50 years of Captain America from 1941 to 1991. So I'm guessing that's when this came out in October. And this was $1 in the US, 65p in the UK. Ad for Home Alone on VHS for only $24.98. Wow. These X-Men action figures, man, these action figures look pretty bad from Toy Biz. But man, you know, I still wish that I had them. Trading cards. Look at that. We got Red Skull, Iron Man, Captain America. Looks like MODOK over here. Hulk with sunglasses on. Cool. Very, very cool. So Captain America. I don't know what this is, but this was made by Marvel. Something called Elf Quest by Wendy and Richard Pini. So this was 75 cents in February of 1986. Elf Quest, obviously, because you have elves with sharp daggers riding wolves and wrangling horses. And there's Spider-Man down here for some reason. Elf Quest. Never heard of it. But this elf is ripped. Look at this guy. Thundercats, Care Bears. Whoa. The glow-in-the-dark solar ball. Yeah, so if anyone's ever heard of ElfQuest, leave a comment. I have not heard of this. G.I. Joe, 5 New Adventures on video cassette, along with the Transformers. Huh, that's good stuff. Now this is in plastic, so this must be important somehow. This is the first issue of Magneto and the Magnetic Men. Wrapped in plastic. So still in fairly decent shape, I suppose. So Magneto looks pretty awesome. Black Sheep was a good movie. So I'm just flipping through these pages here. I don't know what Magneto and the Magnetic Men were about, but Magneto looks very big and strong and Juggernaut-ish. Was this alternate universe type stuff? I don't know. I don't know how long this series lasted, but yeah, Magneto and the Magnetic Men. That was the first thing inside the plastic. And then the second thing inside the plastic, well, I'm just going to try to show both of them. The Web of Spider-Man, the Rocket Racer, is back. And I can't even pronounce this. Askinson? The third futuristic issue. Looks like continuing the adventures of young Cable. Oh, this is Cable. Cyclops' kid. Interesting. We have Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now this is strange. Because of course, Batman is DC and Marvel has, that's where S.H.I.E.L.D. comes from. So Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Action, espionage, thrills. And it looks like that's Red Skull. Is that Red Skull? Another Black Sheep advertisement. Can't be Red Skull. I mean, his skull is green. Weird. But there's Nick Fury. Maybe that was Red Skull. It's like Batgirl. Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. How did this come to be? That is interesting stuff. All right. So, and then lastly, what was in the plastic? This is in the roughest shape. X-Men Adventures, Death of an X-Man. So, we've got the, oh my God, what do you call those things? These things, oh man. How can I forget the names? I totally forgot the names. Forgot the name of these things. I can't believe it. But yeah, we got Gambit and Jubilee and Wolverine and Rogue and Storm and Cyclops. And from the Fox Kids Network, the classic X-Men cartoon. And I wonder which X-Men died. X-Man died. Let's see if we can skip to the end. I don't know. I cannot believe I forgot what they call these things. I don't know why in my head, for some reason Juggernauts are in my head, but they're not Juggernauts. They are, oh boy. I don't know, but I'm going to put those back in the plastic. Other comic book that I've got over here, The Amazing Spider-Man, Life Theft, the final chapter. So this kind of just goes along with that other Life Theft comic, and it has a pretty cool cover, although the insides, the pages are not glossy. They're just regular pages. So NBA Jam at Home, March 4th. Good stuff. Oh, wow. What else we got here? Now we're going into Superman. I remember I was a pretty big Superman fan back in the day. So we've got The Trial of Superman, The Reign is Over. Another, The Adventure of Superman, Freak Show. Silver Age Comics, Detective Comics. It's got Batman and Robin on the front with that old camera. In this issue, If I Were Batman. Interesting. Interesting. When did this come out? Well, this copyright for Smash TV is in 1990, so that's something. Superman and his new powers. I think this started to come after Superman was killed by Doomsday. And I think when he came back, he had all these weird, powers. And I think, hopefully I have that comic in here. I'm not too sure. Archie comics, because of course you got to give Archie some love. Archie's dead now, I think, or at least he did die. I don't know if they brought him back. This doesn't have a cover. What was this? I don't know what this is. Huh. This is weird. I don't know what this is. It has no front cover. The Spectacular Spider-Man. The Fantastic Four. The Amazing Spider-Man. Superman in Action Comics fighting against Conduit. I mean, this had quite a few issues to go along with it. He was quite the villain for Superman back then. Another Superman comic book. Not even a title, him just looking heroic and amazing. So cool, Superman. Peter Parker Spider-Man, Cold-Blooded Craving. I don't know what this was about. Nintendo Power, Batman Returns, the Bat, the Cat, and the Penguin. Wow. Old school Nintendo Power is no longer around. But man, these things used to give you little mini strategy guides. It wasn't just news and what else is coming out. It was all kinds of things. So, you know what? I think I'm going to stop it there since this was mostly about comic books. And I'll just break this up into another video to go through the rest of this stuff. Looks like it's mostly games. Wait a minute, there's another comic in here. The End of the Road. Ooh, look at that. Superman burning his original suit. I think this was when he started to get his new powers as well. Alright, so that's all the comics that's in here. And then in the next video I do about this, we can start going over the games and everything else that is in here. So that took a long time, but man, I really found some really interesting things in here. And hopefully there's more on the way. So, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I will see you later.